Hey guys, now most of you might not know this, but I used to drink a lot of alcohol when I was younger, and I mean a lot. But then something huge happened in my life and I stopped. I'll explain to you a little bit later on in the video what exactly happened, but there were 5 surprising things that happened when I stopped drinking alcohol, and it changed my life, and that's what I want to share with you in this video. So let's get to it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong.
So, what exactly happened when I stopped drinking alcohol? Well, the first thing that I noticed was that my skin looked a lot better just within the first few days when I stopped drinking alcohol. It was looking clear and hydrated, and I just looked fresh, especially around my nose area and my cheeks. Now, alcohol lowers the body's production of an antidiuretic hormone, which helps the body reabsorb water. I also started to think more clearly about everything. You know, when you drink alcohol, it makes you stupid and silly, and you don't even realize it because you're just so used to it. But when I stopped drinking alcohol, I started to get more clarity on my own life and where it was headed. So my mind felt refreshed and it was more focused every single day. Now it's interesting to know that alcohol dependence can make it harder for you to think clearly and also to remember things. And more than that, it can also make it more harder for you to read other people's emotions. And that takes us to the next point. When I quit alcohol, my relationships with other people also improved. Why? Because my mind was clear and I can also read other people's emotions a lot better. Now, usually when you drink a lot, like I did, you're more self-absorbed, you're more selfish, and you focus a lot more on yourself than on other people. Now, for some guys, it gets worse. They start to drink at home and they down a lot of drinks. But be careful, because when this happens, it can very quickly turn into an addiction. And when this happens, it can control your whole life. Sleep. I started to have good quality sleep at night. And in the morning, when I woke up, I had energy and I was ready for the day. Compared to hangover, don't have energy, don't feel like really doing anything, just being useless. No, I had energy and it helped me to be a lot more productive in the day to work towards my goals. A recent study in the journal Alcoholism, Clinical and Experimental Research found that drinking before bed increases alpha wave patterns in the brain, which usually happens when you're awake but resting. So it means you think that you're sleeping but you're not really resting. And that's why you're still tired when you wake up in the morning. I saved a lot more money. You know, it's kind of funny because when you drink a lot, you usually don't have money, right? But when that time comes when you need to buy alcohol, suddenly you just have money. And that's why you don't have money for anything else. Now just imagine how much money you will have if you stop drinking alcohol. I mean, I still drink, I still have a wine or two while I have dinner with my wife, but I never get drunk anymore. You know, when you're young, you might think, hey, it's cool to be drunk and you have group pressure, but don't fall for that trap. It's not cool to look wasted and dumb every night. Alcohol kills people and it destroys families. 30% of all the people who die in car accidents are caused by drunk drivers. According to American Addiction Centers, 60 to 70% of married couples who get into physical arguments abuse alcohol. Now, I want to challenge you to stop drinking alcohol. I mean, to the extent where you get drunk all the time. What will it take? I heard this story from a guy once. He said he was watching TV, his little daughter came, stood in front of the TV, and he got upset and he said, "Why are you doing this?" And she said, "Because Daddy, I don't want you to see the beer commercial that's on TV and start drinking again and get drunk." He was shocked, but he changed his life. He stopped drinking that day. What will it take you to stop drinking alcohol? Why did I stop drinking alcohol? You know, I lost my brother in my early 20s. My second brother died. His car collided with a big truck. He didn't make it. And I started to see life very differently compared to how I used to and how I was living and wasting my life. And I stopped. I became a reborn Christian. And I'm not going to talk about that on this video, but if you do want to check it out, you can check it out on my second channel that I'll link for you down here. And I'll see you there. Cheers, guys.